Greetings all my knights and padawans out there. I'm Jedi and we are going to be jumping into the newly flipped Echoes of Eternity draft format. That's right, now we're drafting curated Echoes curated packs. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Pretty much at the common level, only card that's standing out to me and not by much is Cindermont Hoda. Going into our uncommons, I think all three of these are serviceable, but the edicts have gone down just a little bit. Not much. Primal Tradition has typically the Huru based cards, and you're not too worried about it. It does kill dragons though, there is a consideration of that. And then we have Insistent Automaton. This is a 4/5 sentinel for 4 time. Summon, put one of your units into your hand. I actually like this card, especially if you can pick up some things like Rectifier, or let's see, what's another good one. I mean, even additional fixing off of the traditional fixing strangers can be valuable, and the 4/5 body for 4 just gets in there. We're not really worried about Master's Lessons. The pay 4 to draw potentially maybe 2 cards because you need to have students with battle skills. That sometimes can be, plus the influence requirement is just heavy. So we're going to take the Insistent Automaton here. Time is also a color we like being in. Speaking of good summon effects, here we go. Something like Combre Healer. It's really solid. But we are competing with a Horn of Plenty and a Javelin. Magma Javelin being a pretty decent removal spell. Blackguard Sidearm is quite good as well. Just allows a lot of your units to get in there thanks to the +2 attack and quick draw. But Horn of Plenty not only goes with our Insistent Automaton, but it also just buffs our entire team. It's a great card, and should we end up being in the Tradition or Relics Matters deck, this is an absolute great card to have. So we will pick that up. Ooh, this is interesting. This is interesting because here, nothing really at the common level we're looking at, but Spiteful Strike is one of the best combat tricks in the game. Giving your unit +2 and quick draw, like we just saw from the Blackguard Sidearm, is quite powerful, and then the lifesteal is just a huge combat swing. There's also Sandbinder Sentinel, which I actually like this card quite a bit. The 4/6 body is quite powerful, and it also allows you the ability to get back, or I'm sorry, and it does take out a flyer. Correction, I was going to think about the Excavator, but yeah, it's kind of a little tough, right? Actually, it's a good summon effect. It goes with our Insistent Automaton. Man, it's tough. I really want to take the Spiteful Strike, but I think for the sake of just staying time right now, we're going to go ahead and take the Sandbiter Sentinel. Amber Acolyte. Sword of Judgment goes very well with both of the 2 units we've picked up already because of the fact that it only takes 1 swing to activate this. So that is a very strong consideration. We're also seeing another Blackguard Sidearm. Some Shadow, but I think I like the fact of taking Amber Acolyte here just for additional fixing. Sword is strong in a deck. I think this card is very medium, but in a deck where you're able to activate it the turn you play it and swing it, I think it could be very huge. That being said, we're gonna be a little conservative. We're gonna take the Amber Acolyte here, keeping us on time and just opening up to a lot of 1-card splashes or 1 influence splashes. Timekeeper would have been a strong consideration if it wasn't for the fact that Silence is, Rectifier is the thing. So this guy just dies to Rectifier and Archive Curator, which we're not excited about. Mantle, we're nowhere near Justice right now. Magma Sentinel could be a consideration. It is a removal spell when it comes into play, and a 5/7 body is somewhat relevant. Also fits our Sentinel type theme that we're looking at, but we are seeing quite a bit of Shadow get passed by, and Immortalize is absolutely fantastic. Being able to Immortalize any one of these 2 units is very solid. So we'll go ahead and pick up the Immortalize, passing pretty much it's the Magma Sentinel. Let's see here. Alright, Corrupted Umbran. That's a very good reason to be in the Shadow right now. It is double Shadow, but a 3/4 Berserk and Lifesteal means this card can get in some serious damage and definitely change the math. It gets even bigger with Horn of Plenty. So yeah, I like it. We are passing on a 2-drop, which are a little harder to come by, but still think it's pretty strong, and we're not really worried about any of the other cards. So we'll take Corrupted Umbran here. And this is a great 2-drop for us. Here we go. Not only is it a quick draw unit that will once again capitalize from Horn of Plenty, but it also fixes our power to guarantee us hitting that sweet double Shadow on turn 4 as well. So we'll pick up Makar Evangel. Now we're really starting to see, oof, man, I'd be happy with all 3 of these cards. More additional fixing as well as an early removal spell, but Archive Curator, we talked about it earlier. It is absolutely amazing. The fact that it is a 1-in-4 flyer is quite strong, but it brings along with it a silence effect. So yeah, and once again, goes great with our Automaton bouncing it. So right now we're seeing a couple of targets that make Automaton even better. So we're gonna take the Archive Curator, and we get rewarded. There's another Amber Acolyte. There is a Bright Mace Paladin, and the 3/3 for 3 is absolutely serviceable. That being said, I don't think it's good enough to want us to splash into a third color just yet. You know, we still have to see what we're going to get past in packs 2 and 3, which means we could potentially have a third color and with a stronger card other than Bright Mace Paladin. So we're just going to go ahead and take the fixing here. I'm not excited about Runic Protector, but we will take it over these two cards that I think are very medium, so we'll put it in the market. Once again, nothing and nothing. Okay, let's see what there's a lot going on in this pack. Actually, Inner Peace Ascendant is quite strong. Seer is very good as well, but Flame Bathe Reformation it's a pretty good card. Honestly, it's a little iffy, right? Sometimes there's gonna be a board state where you don't use it, but if we are able, like for example, we can sack the Curator or sack the Umbran to give one of our bigger guys +3/+4 in lifesteal. Plus, if we're able to bring it back with Immortalize, we don't even have to decimate it to have the Exalted. Obviously, doing that to Archive Curator is extremely powerful, giving this guy flying and then being able to bring it back with Exalted is really good. So I think we're gonna go ahead and pick that up, and it goes with our main colors. No need to essentially veer off, even though I do like Biting Winds and Seer. I think they're both perfectly good pickups, but we'll take the Flame Blade Reformation. And wow, man, a little frustrating. I actually want all 3 cards in this pack. Triumphant Return, Rectifier, and Corpse Boom, but yeah, we're just gonna take the Corpse Boom. That's another great target for excuse me, Insistent Automaton as well as Flame Bathe Formation. So yeah, we're gonna take Corpse Boom. Okay, here we have our first chance to kind of veer a little bit. Contaminating Ritual could be a consideration. The reason being is we can Contaminating Ritual any one of these units and then sack that to Flame Blade Reformation to essentially give another unit flying and lifesteal. There's also a Felrock Infiltrator, which I don't think is horrible. And these tend to go by pretty late, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up the unit. None of these cards here are very like really want to pull me into another card. Next probably best card is probably Book Cublieti. It'll deal 5 damage with Horn of Plenty and 3 damage with Flame Blade, but I would like to say Xenon for right now if we can. Splashing a 2-drop doesn't seem very appealing to me, so we'll pick up a Felrock's Infiltrator. Siege Provisions is a consideration, but Triumphant Return, once again, it'll go great with Flame Blade Formation as well as just all our summon effect units. So Destruction seems to be open, so I would have been tempted to take the displays here, but once again, I think Triumphant Return is completely serviceable. 3 damage, gain 3 life is good. Sack, make 3 cultist. All those have some application. There's probably an argument for taking that. Right now we have double Acolyte, which could facilitate an easy splash, but I'll be a little conservative and take a Triumphant Return. Destruction looking really open here with a very late 5th pick, Thunder of Wings, so we'll slam that. I still don't regret the way we did our packs as far as the way we ordered them. I think that's fine. Let's take here a Earth Conjuring. Sure, we'll run one of those. Nothing going on here. I'm not particularly a fan of Fanatical Stranger. We might take it just because it has the potential of make air deck. There's also Soul Drain Smithing. Maybe we just take the Smithing. Should we pick up a decent weapon? Because I'm really low on Fanatical Stranger, so we'll do that. Let's see. Might just end up taking the Switchblade here. We actually need 3s as well. Switchblade is just very medium in my opinion. That being said, once again, Reformation will make this guy bigger, so maybe that's a consideration. I also don't want to go ham on like planning on having Reformation in everyone. I do want 2 drops though. Felrock Infiltrator is fine, but it's not great. Yeah, we'll take the Deadeye. Just give us a nice 2-drop. Don't care for Missive. We're only splashing fire, so I don't think we're taking Covetous Stranger. I'm pretty medium on Dragon, but once again, we have ways of sacking it, getting it back, so we'll take it. It'll go to the void or the pool though. Blade Crafter, maybe. Take the Blade Crafter. Fury Blade could make the deck as removal, and sure, we'll take a Fanatical Stranger here. Oh, wow. This is very interesting, actually. Very interesting. We have a lot of consideration here. We have Markmaker, Mysterious Waystone, and Strange Gladiator, all completely viable picks. We don't have a lot of... Actually, we don't have any corrupted units to... Well, we have one to really capitalize on Mysterious Waystone, though it does synergize with Reformation. That being said, like, I'm tired of telling you guys it synergizes with Reformation. You know, it facilitates it. It really does. But we need to have both our little, like, do-nothing combo pieces put together. So I think we're just going to take the very solid unit. It is a splash color, but this, just one solid activation of this guy can be extremely powerful, upgrading the power level of your hand, as well as the fact that it just inherently allows us to hose relic decks. I like that a lot. Markmaker is very good. Excuse me. The +1 and over 1 weapon is very underrated, but once again, both of these are both splashes, so I think I'd rather go for this straight up stronger card. There's also the additional fixing that we could take. If this wasn't such a powerful card, I would strongly consider that. But at this point, we're probably just going to splash 2 cards. I might even cut Thunderblade or Fury Blade right now. So we're going to take this Strange Gladiator. Absolutely nothing exciting for us in this pack. We could potentially take Sky Worshipper just to give us another blocker, and then later, should we keep something, it pumps one of our units. That being said, we're not really taking any of the fire cards right now, although Inferno Zealot could be a consideration, but we're gonna take the Sky Worshipper. Just make sure we fill in our early curve. There we go. We will take a Display of Destruction. It's a little more versatile than our Precision Plunge, once again only having one good flyer that fits on. And I'm personally not very high on Sports Bitter, so we'll take Display of Destruction. Pack Conjuring. There's also an Entranced Cultist, which could be a consideration. Synergizes with our Blade. What's our removal looking like? I think we are going to cut the Earth Conjuring and go ahead and take Pack Conjuring here. Siege Provisions. We'd be splashing. We could tentatively take the Siege Provisions. We could also pick up the Switchblade again for another 2-drop. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. We do have 2 Acolytes, but 0 additional fixing. Now we're looking like 3 cards for fire. I think we're just going to stick to, sadly, we're going to stick to Destruction, pass on the Siege Provisions, and take the 2-drop here. Defile. Oh, with an Interloper and a token, but this is just very clean removal. It's good. It took up the slot of our Fury Blade. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. Take the Defile here. Not really gonna play any of this. Take the Blade Crafter. Let's see here. Entranced Cultist or Platinum Kirin. Let's go with Cultist. Will give us another target, though this gives us flying on one of our bigger cards, giving quick draw on double Deadeye. Let's go ahead and do that just for that little slight wombo combo. I would naturally take Dancing Flame here. That is a very solid consideration. Very late Dancing Flame as well, but I do like Interloper for the additional fixing. That way we have at the moment 3 pieces of fixing, so we'll take the Interloper here. Another Deadeye, though, we're probably not going to play it. Humbug Nest. Okay, there we go. That's a good pickup for us. Probably can cut the Fanatical Stranger now. And then a last pick, Covetous Stranger, which we're most likely not going to run. Vara's Favor, another Runic Protector. Nothing exciting here. Our 4s are okay. We could consider Toda. Really, we're not going to be playing anything here I'm too excited about. We could take a Protector. What's when you play your first spell in a turn? I think I'm just going to take that for the Shift Stone, honestly. We could take Vara's Favor. That's a consideration with so many X1s, actually. But I kind of feel like both Destruction and Defile take that slot. Sure, we'll just take the Sift. I don't think Vara's Favor are going to make the deck. Ooh. There's a Stone Scar Banner as well as a Makara Evangel. There's a Rusty Grenade Motive, which is very powerful. I think the card is very good. But once again, I want to keep our fire splash very minimal. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't necessarily need 2 drops as much. So there's a stronger. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take the fixing here over the good 2 drop. It is better than switchblades, but let's just take the fixing here. Value it to make sure we can hit that. Ooh, a spellunker as well as a tower top patrol. It's a little tough. It's a little tough, honestly. But I like the fact that it ramps us and gives us a 3-3 for 3 as well as a 5-5. Tower top is very strong though. We have 3 4s. Gives us another good flyer. No, I'm gonna take the uncommon here. We're not gonna run lobotomy. There's a magma sentinel, but I think I feel a little bit better now about our top end. Just a little bit, not super insane. We're gonna take the fixing here. Passing on magma sentinel pretty much is what it is. Hope I don't pay the price for that. I'm gonna feel a little silly. Okay, we can cut a switchblade now, taking the Auric Reclaimer. 2-3 seems good. Passing on decay, I think that's okay. Another Reclaimer. All right, we'll take the magma sentinel here. I think now it's late enough to. It is double fire, but it's late enough in our curve where I think I'm kind of okay with that. So we'll take that. Sniper is kind of medium. Blackguard sidearm, that definitely helps a lot of our units get in some additional damage. We'll take the Blackguard sidearm. May or may not make the deck yet. Sea Cancer's Warhorn. And alright, so are we gonna cut? We cut Sky Worshipper. How many flyers we have? Literally 1 flyer because we didn't take the Tower Top Patrol. So we can cut Sky Worshipper. We'll take the Evangel. We have a lot of cards that fill in the Life Drinker slot. So we'll... And Warhorn. We're starting to like go a little higher on fire than I'd like. So we'll take the Evangel here. Alright, there we go. Sirocco Glider. That's a good pickup for us. A late Immortalize. And we're not worried about either of these cards. Okay, let's look at what we got, guys. It's going to be an interesting deck for sure. Wonder if it's just correct to cut Magma Sentinel at this point. Let's see. This is going to be a unit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That makes me feel like I feel a lot better cutting a Deadeye. That gives me 6 2-drops. Fellwalk Infiltrator. I like the fact that we could sack something to make it bigger for a turn. Sirocco Glider would be a consideration to cut, but I kind of like it. Where are we at here? Defile, Immortalize, Humbug, Pat Conjuring. So we're missing a clean piece of removal, which is a little frustrating. Let's see if we add power. So we want to add. We need to make 2 cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 2-drops is somewhat serviceable. It's not amazing, but Entrancing Cultist I'm not very high on without, like, as we're cutting the Makar Evangels, or I'm sorry, the Deadeyes. I value fixing quite highly, to be honest with you. And I want to keep the Humbug Nest for the potential of making some of our guys flyers. And I like the problem with Switchblade Deadeyes is with only 1 cultist, chances of getting the combo isn't very exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut the other way. Well, maybe it's this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-drops. Our 2-drops are pretty medium, but it's like half and half, right? 17, so that puts us at 21 units with these 2. Pat Conjuring is a removal, Display of Destruction. We can ramp into these 2. This guy I'm a little more skeptical about ramping into, but is removal. I like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of fixing. Seems good for our fire. Let's just make sure we can play our Amber Acolyte, so we'll go here. 17 power. Just run it like this. I don't think so. I think we still want 18 power. We do have double Acolyte to kind of facilitate that as well, though. So maybe that's okay. And we have a display. What would we cut? Keep leaning towards that Magma Sentinel, but I think it's quite good. We can cut Immortalize because we have also a Triumphant Return. So we don't need that much recursion. Kind of immortalize. Go here. I think that's correct. Let's try that. I think 2 pieces of removal. I mean, granted, once again, I know with flame reformation, but I don't want to act like we're gonna see that every game. Okay, this seems serviceable. Let's give it a shot, guys. It's gonna be interesting. I think the games where our deck does what it wants to do, we're gonna definitely do some serious damage here. And sure enough, here we go. We have a 2 and a 3 getting our fire, and so, yeah, 2, 3, 4, perfect. We'll keep this. Seems very serviceable. Circle Glider going to be able to buy us quite a bit of time. I like where that is going. Solid opening hand for us. All right, seeing some more power. That's fine. We have our entire curve here. All right, we're at least going to prevent them from being able to attack. There's our double fire, so we're fully online now. Go ahead and Acolyte, grab our other fire. Now we can play everything. No point in attacking. We want to throw up the double block. Should they have a trick, we're okay with that. Well, it's going to do some fixing of their own. Another one. All right, would not be surprised. Yep, sure enough, they're going to suicide. We will go ahead and take one out. Just trading a 2-1 for theirs. They did get a -4 on their next unit, which is a very strong consideration, but luckily we have a silence effect to cushion the blow. We end up being worried about something here. So if they do play some kind of big dragon or flyer, we're at least able to essentially silence it, and it'll still be a heavy statted unit, but it will be off the it won't have evasion anymore. Permafrost is pretty good. They are going to get a free attack here. That is okay, though. We're still burning. We could technically silence it as well. But, oh, alright, well, there you go. We can actually silence and then bounce as well, but I kind of don't hate just bouncing this. You know what I mean? Resetting that. Well, let's get in for 2. Let's play our fire. And, yeah, we'll go ahead and bounce. I think that's fine. We're negating their removal spell. I think that's serviceable. There's an argument for holding it, but we want to get on the board, put some pressure on our opponent. Don't want to just give them like free licks. Okay. Let's see. This is a free attack. Ah, are they purposely leaving up Biting Winds? Let's find out. Let's get it out of their hand. No. Okay. We will go here and send it back. There's a lot fewer weapons in this format, so I'm not as worried about it. The Aegis. Ah. Okay. Let's see what they end up killing. Oh, probably this guy. Fair. Fair. We are going to silence that. Yeah, so our opponent definitely getting some value off of their Mag Stranger. Still think we're okay with that. Let's see what we're going to do here. Silencing that off, obviously. Guess we just get him for 2. And then we're going to play here and silence that. They're at 5 power. I feel like we're not too worried about the discount off of Mag Stranger now. There would have been an argument to swing here for 4 because we have this to block here. But I want to be able to leave up force them to question. Yeah, they haven't really been capitalizing on the discount effect. Swinging here seems a little medium. We could do it for we don't even have the 2 for 1. I think we're just gonna end up going here and sending it back. There's a really good chance we are just gonna swing with this, force the block or double block, and then immortalize it back. Because giving it to our curator is pretty strong. All right, I take that back. Okay. Well, now attack seems much less likely. Gonna need a little bit of leg up from our deck for sure. We'll play our power and just hold here. We have a little bit of a life total to play with, so we can continue to take 2 for a moment. They did get rid of our only well, I take that back. We also have Thunder of Wings. Oh, wow. All right. Our opponent's on the Aegis Fly Plan. Very solid, consistent deck our opponent has going on here. Immortalize isn't really doing much for us at any given moment. Attacking, once again, doesn't do much. Making it a 5/6 is okay, but not great. I think we just have to hold here, sadly. This not having the relic for Glider. Ooh. Okay, now this game is starting to slip away from us. Them being able to draw 2 cards a turn while we're taking 4 is a big, big issue for certain. Alright, we are going to be able to block one of them and get it off the board. Then Triumphant Return the blocked one, or the one that died, to essentially have another blocker. So that's something. I think it's correct to have a fast spell. Alright. I think we still need to try to force the issue here. Try to deny them a bunch of free cards. Yeah, so they're up 2 cards minimum on us now. Oh, wow. Alright, yeah. Well played, opponent. That was pretty good, and they got the discount. That was pretty good. Yeah, this is not looking good for the home team. I wonder if we just immortalize. We block and then we can make this a flyer. That could be a consideration. Something I am strongly considering, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Now we get a flame bathe formation, reformation. Watch. No. Alright. Not exactly what we wanted to see. There's an argument to potentially get back a Sirocco Glider. Should we draw one of our relics, we have another flyer. But yeah, I think we're just gonna end up losing here to the being out card disadvantage here. Definitely paying the price for having only one flyer in our deck at the moment. They still will get to draw a card. Ooh, and they're gonna give, yeah, it's very good. Very good indeed. Now it actually almost doesn't even matter what we give flying to. Sad part is we're in a position now where we're gonna have to attack. Might even have to berserk it. Oof. I mean, it's not gonna pump our hand, but we're at least able to destroy that to stop their card draw. We get in for 4. We go up to 13. Then they swing for 11 with everything on the ground. We could also, let's see. Okay, we could, but they still get to draw a card. That at least would be a 2/2, gets to trade, make this a little bit bigger. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I think we have to do it. This guy back. Play this guy to pump it to a 4. Play it and hold. Draw 2, okay. They have one more chance to draw a card here. To do that, though, they do have to attack with everything. If they send in just the... It's tough, right? Yeah, they don't want us to gain life. All right, that's good. We could offer the double block, but I think it's pretty easy for them to just eat that. We're at a low life total, so we're just gonna chump block here. Give it to our here, because this is big enough to block that. Do we have a weapon in the void? We don't yet. This guy is only equal to the highest relic weapon. Okay. Yeah, we're losing the card advantage. At the same time, our opponent's at 10 now, so maybe milling them is the game plan. Oof. Oof. Okay. Yeah, this is looking very bleak. So much power. Go ahead and take that off the board. And I just think we have to, we get in, they just take the 2. Do we lose to an all-out attack here? I think we do. We send this guy in, they take the 2, they go to 15. We take 1, go to 8. We block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think we just have to hold here and take the 1. It's a little unfortunate for certain. Our opponent drew a lot of cards, so it's only understandable that they're ahead of the game right now. Though we did gum up the board with our 2 units. I think what we would do here, for our only sake of survival, is probably reformation the 4-5, put it here, making it an 8-10, and then swinging in. We'll gain 10 life at the very least. We'll take out almost their entire board. We'll leave the Griffin alive and take out the rest of their flyers. That's a consideration as well. We used both of our recursion spells, so that's off the table. I think we did the best we... Oh! Okay. It's a little scary as well. I wish that was a little bit better than what it is right now. We can make 3 blockers. They're exhausted, so we can't even do it in response. Though gaining the 3 life does change combat math a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and just send it back here. We're really looking for... Actually, I have no idea at this point. We're on the mill plan. Maybe water conjuring. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good enough. I mean, we just, there was nothing we could do really. Yeah, it was about perfect. We can kill here, take 1, 2. Let's just do it, see what happens. I think that's enough to kill us. Yeah, all right. Is what it is, my friends. They just drew a ton of cards, so not much we could do about that one, essentially. Let's go ahead and dive into game 2, and let's see. Yeah, it's really tough to come back in limited when your opponent has such a card advantage on you, right? They drew minimum 8 cards more than us. We're missing our 3rd power. We are on the draw, so we have a chance of hitting our 3rd power for our Acolyte. Not super thrilled about that, though. We do have access to Acolyte and at least our Humbug Nest. We're on the draw. I'm going to keep it. We have, we'll get to see 2 cards before we really need power. So I think that'll be okay. We have our splash taken care of already. So we'll see how that goes. Of course, we draw the most expensive card in our deck immediately. That's normally what happens when I keep a 2 power. Alright. Well, we're in a bit of trouble here. I think with the 2 and 2, 3 3s, I think we're okay. Waystone. Alright, there we go. We're going to get in for 1. We're going to hold on the magma, or I'm sorry, the dragon for right now. Let's get our 2nd fire. We have everything online. Next turn, we will most likely just Humbug. Giant is a little less scary now that we have Fellrock Infiltrator online. Alright, we're going to keep hitting our power. That seems good. We're going to go here. And then we're just going to go here. And we are going to nest. Yeah, we're going to nest. And then the following turn, we'll probably just hard play Thunder of Wings. I like that, putting a little additional pressure. We could take a turn off. We have a chump blocker in the form of unfamiliar. All right. All right. That's something. I mean, we're gonna be able to destroy it, and they didn't. They didn't. So next, oh, and they actually missed. Did they miss power? I'm not really sure. I don't think they did actually. They played power for that, so they are gonna next turn. Ooh, wish we could do both. Let's just go ahead and put the pressure on. I like doing this here, just slightly more power efficient. If we draw power, we could have done both, like play this, but if we draw power, we can also do these two things. So they're gonna get their 5th power. So they took, oh, if they don't have a 2-drop, they took another entire turn off. Okay. It's pretty good too, actually. It stops everything from attacking, which is a little unfortunate. Let's go. All right, here and here. Send it back. They're gonna get their giant, but we have our infiltrator. We draw power, we'll just bounce their giant. Let's see. Giant's 8, yeah. Drawing power would be really nice here. Sadly, no, but here we go. Yep, we'll do that. Sandbind here, get in. We could take a hit of, is it worth getting in for 1? We have a chump blocker. They also can go ahead and activate this, so maybe we do want to hold. 5, let's see, 7 takes him to 10. Then this is, yeah, let's do it. I like that, putting him on the back foot. Next turn, we'll probably just activate Spelunker. That way we can guarantee our Corpse Boom. We have a blocker for both those units this way. We don't have the double block, but we have the chump blocker, which I think we're cool with, so we're not even going to be taking 8 this turn. Wormstone, alright. We're still going to A-space. They have the Biting Winds for our dragon. Humbug Nest, okay. Seems reasonable. Definitely glad we attacked when we could, though. Let's activate this guy. Once again, we have some chump blockers. We could double block, make them spend their whole turn activating that, because we're not attacking the ground. We could actually. Yeah. Let's chump block. Keep our life total high. Might bounce the, let's see what they play. Seek power, okay. Probably just play Magma Javelin or Magma Sentinel, kill that. Would like to bounce the giant, but we may just bounce this so we can A-space. Force some blocks. Yeah, that going to an X1 definitely made it less great, because you can no longer get 2 chump blocks out of it. What are they getting back? The Humbug Nest. Alright, that was pretty good, actually. That thwarts our game plan. So now bouncing is much less effective. Attacking in the air doesn't seem great. We have this to bounce. We could, let's see, so if we bounce their worm and we A-space, they have 2 blocks here, and then they have to block these. I think we do, honestly. What's another option we have? It's the tempo play. This will eat up more of their power, but this gets a very aggressive play in. They cancel this out, but this still gets through. and then we put pressure on them. Yeah, I actually kind of like that. Let's go ahead and do that. Bounce here. We also, yeah, I like this because this forces them to decide on, yeah, if they trade here in the air, I think we're okay with that. Yeah, see, we practically cleared their board here. I think that's a very good position for us to be in. Push comes to shove. Okay. Lifesteal was not great. Power there would have been awesome. Actually, power there would have been lethal. So that's a bit of a bummer. Power there would have been 100% lethal. So that's a bit of a shame. Have been really good. Oh my god. Kill that, a space. Let's go here and here. We attack. They just block here. Block here. Take 7, gain 4. They go a little bit lower, but we lose some decent cards. I think we hold. I still think it was correct to attack the way we did. Oh, alright, that's a little less great. Definitely not anticipating that. Alright, what do we do here? We hit this. We attack. They block, block, block. Take 5. And they can't kill us on the crackback, if I'm correct. They'll block. Block here, block here. Block here. Take 5, go to 1. Yeah, I like that. Kill their lifesteal. A space. Yeah, the exact blocks we thought they'd make. Then they're gonna silence our dude. Our because we can bounce and attack again. What's another option we have? I feel like they have to silence the 06. They have to, yeah, okay. Oof. That's a little scary. We A space. They have 3 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. That guy gets through? Yeah. Ooh. That was a close one. That was a close one, but we got there. Our aggression paid off for sure. It was close. It was close. We could have bounced their giant there to potentially make it to where they would have had to take their whole turn off. But it was because of that, you know, quote-unquote slightly suboptimal play where we were able to clear out their board, where they had to make significant blocks. So even though bouncing the giant would have been better as far as choking them on their power, and then obviously the worm being able to trade with our corpse boom versus the flip side of the losing combat to the giant, I think we were very much able to race there. So yeah, it worked out in our favor, thank goodness. That was gonna be tough though. Let me know in the comments below if you guys would have attacked into the humbugs or not. And I think it was correct there to do that because of the fact that we knew they had the humbug nest. They had got it back to block our humbugs. We still had the potential answer or threat in the 2/2 unblockable now, the infiltrator. So trading our humbug nest for their humbug nest, I think, was a lot more valuable to us than potentially for them to just chump block. Because if we had just attacked with our ground units, they could have easily just humbug nests and chump blocked, or you know what I mean? Like, I think either or, we would have needed to put the pressure on our opponent. I think it was correct to do so. We had the stronger board state and tempo in hand. And once again, we could have actually won a turn sooner if we were potentially able to hit that 7th power. But alright guys, let's look at this one, and I do not like this hand at all. 2 power on the play with a 3-drop that we can't play, even if we should get our 3rd power, so we're going to redraw this. This is missing time, which makes it extremely frustrating because we do have the Amber Acolyte. Tan kind of does nothing. It is risky. We do have the Defile should our opponent go off to a really aggressive start. I think I am going to redraw. It's just a potential if we don't draw time to do nothing. This hand is not great, but at least we're able to play everything we draw. So I'm hoping we see a 2 or 3 drop, and we'll feel a lot better about that. No point playing the Cultist as a 1/1 for 1 without the additional value. Of course, now we're going to see a little potential flood, which is unfortunate. Maybe we get one of our valuable 3s or something. I'll cast Elite. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's a good 3 to see. So we'll drop that. That was perfect. Now that's really good target for Cultist, and then we'll be able to swing in. Don't think we're going to play very oh yeah, we're definitely not playing defensive now. We can potentially ramp into a Corpse Boom, sacking the Cultist. So that's pretty good, actually. That might actually be what we do. Try to race out the Waystone Gate. So let's see. Next turn, we'll play our 5th power. We'll eat 3 to gain 6. Yeah, we can Corpse Boom. That doesn't seem horrible to me. Can we do it this turn, actually? Pay 3, get 6. No, we're 1 shy. Okay. Wish it would be nice if it played a unit we could bounce, but we can also once again bounce there. Okay, yeah, there you go. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's real good. Let's go here. Sack this. We won't. Will we have the power? I think we'll have the power. 3, 6. Yeah, we'll actually have the power to bounce that and give it quick draw. Nice. Let's go ahead and do that. So let's sack here. I think it's a good way to race. I really do. Gives us 8. Play our Corpse Boom. Bounce that guy. Sack that. Give it quick draw. Get in for additional 3. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Not the most busted thing we could have done, but now they have to either replay their Umbran or try to activate their Waystone twice, and they still won't get the 7/7 or the 8/8. Okay. Okay. So they're kind of in like chump block mode. That's okay. Ooh. That will let us win some combat with Corpse Boom for sure. Do we have to exhaust him to do it? We do not. So let's go ahead and do... Is that worth it versus getting more power? I think it is. Actually, either way, it gives us a power versus getting just another unit on the board. All right, let's get in there. See if they do some chump blocking or not. Yep, seems fair. Once again, they haven't activated at all, so I think that's fine. We're really not worried about that guy, honestly. We're gonna have 2 more chump blockers, okay. Ooh, we just kill that? I think we do. Take the ability for them to chump block off the board. We can't kill that, which is a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and just defile this. Give him 1 less chump blocker. That was a really good top deck for us. Chump blocking there. Okay, so they're going to try to value the life gain. That is something to consider. Let's get our double fire. Now we have our 7th as well. I think we're good though. Like, they have to do a lot of things here to come back. Yeah. Could kill that. I'm a little hesitant to... Oh, I guess we could still just kill that, actually, either way. Just put the minus on that, and we can, yeah. I'm trying to think if we attack here or not. They have to kind of block here. Yeah, let's attack here. See what they do. Yep, that's fine, honestly. Let's kill their guy versus making our guy bigger, maybe? What are we worried about from them? Maybe it is better to just make our guy bigger. Trying to think. Yeah, let's just make our guy bigger. Oh, I missed lethal. I missed lethal. Gosh darn it. I missed lethal. No. Alright, let's hear and let's Warlock's Brew that. Gosh darn it, Jedi. Alright, I hope I don't suffer the consequences for that. I really hope I don't. Oh, I feel so silly. I hate missing lethal. Yeah. Okay, we're good again, right? Pay 6. Yeah, they're tapped out. Go here. And then they're... Yeah, okay. I didn't do it a second time. We got there. It would have been funny. I almost wanted to do both of these, but we got there. Okay. So our plan paid off. Whew. Recovered the next turn, thankfully. That was close. Alright, I'll take the hit on that. You guys could make fun of me in the comments below. Totally missed lethal there. Alright. Let's go into the next game, shall we? Oh, that was quick. Didn't even have to pause. Nice. Alright, let's run it back. This is great. 2, 3 into 5. We get to go get at least our splash color. Let's do it. That is the one unfortunate nombo between all of our 2 spells that make units don't synergize with our gladiator. Let's just go here. Reclaim. Ooh. Reclaimer and sidearm doesn't seem too bad. Alright, at least that guy's only drawn a card. We'll be able to get a little bit of synergy here. Play this to get our 4th power and then bounce it to get our 6th power or 5th power. I like that. Yeah, like I said, I like Automaton. I don't think it's a busted card, but I think it does some work for sure. Because of that reason, there's a good chance that Reclaimer is only going to stay on defense here. And then plus making this a 6/6 quick draw seems pretty good. Ooh, I like that. I have to worry about Gambit. Seems pretty good, if you ask me. No need to attack. Maybe we could put a little bit of pressure on them, but I think it's better to just not offer, you know what I mean? Like not offer the 2-for-1 type thing, or the trade when we can easily just block. So yeah, I think we're good here. Just send it back like this. Next turn, we'll Automaton bouncing that. Yeah. Don't have any very good plays. I guess, nope. Let's see. I mean, I guess we could weapon, no. Yeah, we still don't have any great attacks. I guess we could attack here, but why when we could play our power once again? So we'll just do that. Bounce here and send it back. I think that's a fine trade. We'll be able to go here and here next turn and then horn the following turn. There might be a consideration to horn next turn just because of whatever weapon they might have gotten, which I'm assuming is going to be a hook sword. Ooh. We play that next turn. That it kind of makes me hook sword next turn. I think we want to go wide. Honestly, if they're going to get hook sword, like this guy would be the 2-for-1, right? Or they trade the hook sword for this guy. But if we play the horn, they just kill this guy and then we only have one body. So I think we just go here, get our other fire, and here. If we attack, we get 2-for-1. 2.5 for one, then they can't play their stuff and things. That could be a consideration as well. Put the squeeze on them. I'm trying to think if that's worth it or not. If they just take the 4, they're a high enough life total. I think they just take the 4. Let's pass. I'm almost positive it's a hook sword. It feels like a hook sword. Could be wrong though. Let's see if we get some reprieve. If we do, we're gonna be in a much better position, because next turn we'll probably just drop horn. Leave this combo for a little bit later. That's gonna be a good one too. 5/5 quick draw lifesteal berserk seems good, and we'll be able to immortalize it. Immortalize her. Oh, that's pretty good actually. Could have been worse for us. I would assume they just take out their reclaimer here. So just a little punished. Just a little. Yeah, we figured that. So they have something to get it back. Nothing, huh? What's the best use of our power here? I think I just want to start putting the squeeze to our opponent. They have to block with everything to kill this, and we wipe their board. Let's do that. Especially if they're going to get that back end of turn. Pretty much this will clear their board, and we're okay with that with additional follow-ups. This would be the only trade, and we're still fine with that. We're going to let them draw a card though, so that is a consideration, but I think it's worth putting the pressure on them, right? I mean, this is 11 damage. They have a seer maybe? No, I feel like they would have fired off the seer if they had it. Ah, touch of force. Okay. Now that's a little scarier. Okay. So if that's one of the reasons why I held on to Thunder of Wings, is we could surprise them out to take out the weapon they play. So I think it's worth holding. Ah, okay. Okay. We still know they have a double damage. Okay. Double damage 2. We could think of worse things. We could definitely think of worse things. Let's go here. Trying to think if we immortalize something. I don't think so. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, immortalize. I think we could race that with her. Okay. Oh, they're getting back double damage. And they get to play it and find another weapon. Okay. Nothing. Interesting. Oh, this is great. We don't even have to put the sidearm on it. Okay. Can we do both? We cannot. Trying to think what's the best use. We can equip it and swing. We could play the dragon the block. I think we're just gonna play the dragon the block. We're not gonna attack just yet. We're gonna play dragon. And we're gonna block the air. Yeah, I think we're in a better spot here. There might even be a world where we just put the sidearm on the dragon and swing, so then their dragon can't even block ours. Does it have exalted? Does not. It's just this one. Okay. The fact that they didn't get a weapon with Bladecrafter makes me feel a lot better. I don't necessarily think Bladecrafter is a good enough target. Ooh, okay. So that's a pretty decent combo. We're gonna take 8 here. Okay. We're gonna get it back, and we are gonna immortalize. Yeah, that's fine. We're taking 8. That's no joke. That takes huge chunks of our life for sure. We are going to immortalize here, though. I think potentially giving it to our Umbran is powerful. We have another fast spell. That's unfortunate. Wonder if we can race that. Wonder if we can... Excuse me. That's the fast spell they got. We just charge in there for 12. We hit that, that's what? That's 12 anyways. We can't do both though. Immortalizing what? Or not immortalizing, I'm sorry, triumphant return. I think we just triumphant return this. Take 8, go to 9. That's kind of scary, right? I feel like it's a little scary. I like waiting as well. Let's play the card they know about. What's that fast spell? Another immortalize maybe? Well, we know it's not a sear or a destruction because I feel like they would have done it. We're going to snap block. We have to play around the rampage. You know what I mean? Interesting. Interesting. Alright, let's go here. Now we go here. So they can't even offer the block here. They have to just trade here. They're going to take it all. Okay. I really don't feel there's anything that can kill us at this point. We're at 33 life now. And I don't know what they can play here that can deal with the 6/6. Corpse Boom would be bad, but they're 1 power away from that. They have no way of gaining life at the moment. Feel like it's an immortalize. Dancing Flame, okay, we're fine with that. Once again, so they're forced to double block, or they have to block. All right, it was close. We got there. They would have had one more draw from us, so, or for them. So I think it was a little slightly premature concession, just slightly, but I can understand. Like, that game was tough. It was definitely a war of attrition. I think that they only drew 1 card off of Bladecrafter is what really helped us in that matchup. Like I said, if we were in any kind of an issue or spot against the, you know what I mean? This is a serviceable 2, but it's still a little on the sketchy side. I'm going to go ahead and redraw this. Okay, I feel a little bit better about this. It's slow. At least we have a 3 and a 4. So we're sitting pretty. Do we not have any? We have Unburn. Alright, I was like, well, do we not have any double shadow? But we do. We have 1 double shadow card, if I remember correctly. But that's why we went heavy fixing into, or went heavy on our 2 primary colors and just light splash for the fire. That's fine. Means we're not gonna get a free attack, but that's okay. Oh, right on time. Thank you for that, friend. Let's get our fire so we can just play everything in our deck, just about. Next turn, probably still just gonna be power efficient, play Glider. Yeah, because now this guy can't even attack. We'll go ahead and take the 1. Corpse Boom. Okay, we don't hate that. Gonna play our Glider. So now we can potentially offer the double block against their Spell Storm. Blackguard Sidearm and Corpse Boom are a decent combo. Let's see. Double block. What are we looking at? Token of Honor. And we'll take the 1. Feel like it's a display of honor. Though, I mean, I don't necessarily hate them burning the display on a 2/5, right? Especially when we could play another 2/2. Maybe that was correct to just force their hand there. But Club Yeti, okay. Thunder of Wings, though, that's not bad. And we actually get to do both here, so I like that. Let's go ahead and do that. That was a mistake. I needed to actually do that against this one. Let's see if they play something now to activate the Yeti. Alright. Let's force it. Them missing power makes me really want to play it. Seer. Okay. Fair. Interesting they didn't just seer our dragon. Ah. Yeah, that put us a little bit behind. Not gonna lie. That put us a wee bit behind, but we're just gonna go ahead and get back our dragon. 6/4 flying charge coming down next turn seems pretty good, especially when they burn 2 pieces of removal. Toda colony. That's scary. That is scary. That card good. That card good. Alright, let's race. Right now we are winning the race. Yep, we'll take 2. Need power. That's fine. Perfect. Because we wanted to play the Sentinel anyways. So that's great. Here. Swing again. And now we have like a triple block on the colony. We missed on potentially having lethal with the combo of the Blackguard sidearm, but they kind of didn't give us so much choice. Alright. So give me power. Maybe. Oh good, now they came and attacked though. That's good for us. That is not power. So I guess we came and play. Is there a reason? If we play sidearm here, what happens? Turns into a 6. Can kill that because we just do a 4. They're gonna obviously block here. They have to. This will force another block though. It does take out contention for blocking this though. They will get a bunch of chump blockers off that mastery, so maybe we don't allow that. What else do we want to do? Okay, yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. Let's just play Reclaimer as another blocker. Send it back. See what they get. Another flyer maybe. Removal. Problem with that plan is that they take out our dragon. We're in tough shape, but at the same time they burn 2 pieces of removal. They're top decking. I feel like this is a decent position to be in. Gosh. All the flyers, my man. All the flyers. Gosh. So rough. So rough. Think they're just gonna take it? Okay. Alright. Alright. I guess let's just give this guy quick draw for right now. We could lose this. They've been top decking pretty good. Okay. They're not dead yet. They're not dead yet, sadly. They've been just shy of it. Right? Oh, alright. Well, that's game. Right? Oh, yeah. Now it's definitely game. Play this. Play this. And we don't even have to attack on the ground now. Alright. Got there. Whew. Got a little lucky. Total Colony was scary. I'm sure opponent, if they had like anything, they would have taken us down for sure. So we got kind of lucky there. Let's see real quick what we went into Masters as. 56. Okay, not bad. We're already top 100. Nice. I like that. Gonna go for my day 2 or day 1 buy. In the upcoming draft challenge, so I didn't realize I was so close to it. I kind of just like making content for you guys, so I didn't really worry about. I didn't realize that if you make 80 draft points, you get an entire pass on day one. So I felt like that was kind of worth it. I was 20 points shy. I'm at 60. And then, so I was like, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just play day one, you know, get some more limited in. But turns out that I actually get this month and next month to do it. And I can consistently make top 100. I don't think I have enough time at the end of the month to really jam games to keep top 20. I think that is a lot of work in the draft format. So, but yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. And let me know if you guys like this slight change in the video where I'm potentially trying to record it in one solid shot. You know, I normally cut in between games to avoid the load time, but sometimes I like to talk about the matchups, see where we could have done something better, something worse. I think in that last game they had enough blockers on the ground. There was a reason to potentially start attacking. I think we had to put the Blackguard sidearm though on our biggest unit. Another consideration why I held it was because we had Infiltrator in hand. So were we potentially able to play that, it would have given us another unblockable threat. So putting the Blackguard sidearm on that would have also given it a 2-turn clock for mastery versus 5, which I think is significantly large, giving us an additional card. So I think that would have helped out. But all right, let's see where we're at. We are not keeping a 1 power hand. We will redraw this. And all right, we're on the play again. We have all the fixing we need. We'll have double time, double fire, double shadow. So we're doing okay. Not the best opener. Would have really liked a 2-drop, but that's okay. I think this hand is definitely better than a 6. Gonna go ahead and just play our shadow. Once again, this is go get our second shadow, so should we potentially draw. Flooding a little bit is unfortunate. That actually should have been shadow. Let's go ahead and get our fire. We have our double shadow here, so our whole deck's turned on now. Char is fine. Honestly, we're not too worried about that card. We will go ahead and play Sirocco Glider on 4. Just a bigger blocker. Yeah, we don't want to give him the trade. So, alright. Luckily our opponent... Ooh, that's actually a little tempting. It's a little tempting, honestly. Especially since we're at 4, so 5 we can activate it and turn into a 5. That is very tempting indeed, honestly. But I think I'm going to be a little power efficient and do it this way. Alright, no pause. So that's good. Let's see. Tattoo Dragon. That is a little scary. Not going to lie. Let's, I guess just go here. I wonder if we could have attacked, actually. Attack. I don't think they block. Should have waited. The correct sequencing would have attacked first. Yeah, it's fine. They know we have a pause, but good thing is next turn we can activate if they don't have an answer to our Spelunker. It's a really good answer. Darn it. Because it would have given us a flyer as well. I don't think they can attack though, because we will a space. It depends how much they value their fury. Ooh. Okay, that's not horrible now, actually. I think let's attack here. See if they offer the trade. They do. Interesting. Okay. They can have a trick here. That's fine. Obviously, maybe we should have waited. Actually, I messed up. We probably should have reformationed. Okay, that's fine. That's actually pretty impressive, to be completely honest with you guys. I was not expecting that. With all our power, I think we're just gonna immortalize the Spelunker. End of turn. It's not a great, it's just a 3/3. We get to sack it. We sack it for free here and not use the power. I think getting the trade-off was fairly decent for us. Oh yeah, we just gave him a target for Fury Blade. Okay, I was playing that suboptimally. I won't lie. Yeah, that was suboptimal. We should have just pre-combat sacked the thing because we're giving him a free guy here. Yeah, we gave him a good target for Fury Blade, so that was my bad. Just get the Spelunker back. 3/3. It's not the best use of Immortalize, but ooh. Okay. We're still gonna wait. Let's go here. Swing. Now if they block, we just won't play Spelunker. Actually, we could because we have Flame Bay formation anyways, so we will. They can just use it to hit our glider. Yep, I think that's fine. Because, like, if we sack it, we have the... Yeah, we're good. We'd rather keep glider at this point. So I'm okay with them sacking it. Silence Arch. Because we're going to give it the buff anyways. Dragon. Ah, okay. And they still get to sack it. Fair. Seems good. Yep. Ooh. It's kind of spicy. We're going to A-space here. We're okay taking 4 to Humbug Nest. Because then we can give these two guys flying. Decent tech. Decent tech. Yep. I think we're still kind of okay flying. We can double block that. Maybe we do just double block. It's interesting. Play these two, sack it. No, they just +1 it. Yeah, let's just do it now. I'm playing this very suboptimally. Very suboptimally, I won't lie. We're gonna give that guy a bonus. It's not what we wanted to see. Not what we wanted to see at all. +4, we could potentially sack this, make that guy pretty big. I don't think there's anything Praxis can do about it. Yeah, see, this is where I was a little suboptimal with that. Kicking myself a little bit. We attack 14. They play the weapon here. They get him for 4. Have they immortalized? Or they haven't. This is kind of a free attack. We're going to get to invoke. So I wonder if we just need to race. I'm just going to race. Yeah. We'll hold power here. There's a reason. Maybe we should have put all our eggs in one basket at this point. Okay. It's kind of scary. Oh, okay. Well, that's a lot better. We have a couple of chump blockers now. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Oh, actually, we're just gonna kill that. Yeah, we're just gonna kill that so they don't get the invoke. We can one that. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Wait, oops. Actually, we're gonna sack this to give this guy flying because that will make it permanent versus this one. If they destroy our reformation, then it loses it. So I think that's correct. Yep. Now this guy will permanently have flying, so at least I sequenced that correctly. Do this, and let's stop them from getting the Winvoke. Send it back. They put the +1 weapon on this, hit us. Still a 2-turn clock. So we win this race. You have to be considerate of a seer. Oh, alright, well there, that just oh, we don't have the power to do it. We almost won this turn, but that was still pretty good. Yeah, that was a really good top deck. Really good top deck. We got so lucky that time, guys. Alright, block here, or bounce. I think we got it now. Them being Praxis, we're literally not worried about anything. There's nothing in that deck that can kill a 4/7. They can silence it, but then they won't be able to play their guy again. Yep. All right, took that one down. Whew. It was close. It was close. Almost. I played that a little suboptimally, but luckily our deck got us there. Let me respond to Nordos. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I will admit that was a suboptimal, but you know, we managed to pull it off. Not feeling this hand, not with 1 power. We'll send it back. Very hesitant of keeping 1 power hands. I would almost send this back, almost, but we do have a time source, so I think it's worth keeping. We don't have a 2-drop, but we have a defile. Would like to see it like. This is still not great, but I think it's slightly better than just going down to 6-4. So let's see there. There we go. Awesome. So this is actually really good for us. That worked out really great because we'll get him for 2 this turn. The next turn we'll play in Cultist, maybe leave up Defile, and then we could always bounce the Cultist to Automaton to then give Automaton a quick draw. So I think that's pretty solid here. No need to Defile that. We're really not that worried about that. I'd rather Defile their turn 3 play. Yep. I think this is correct. I'd rather use Defile for a solid 3-drop or something. And they missed power? Oh, wow. Missing power. Alright, let's jam for 2. I could have Defiled that to get him for an additional 1. But I think this is fine. That way, if they draw power, all right, we might be able to steal this win. We might be able to steal this win. They have a fastball too. Okay, there they go. Yeah, see, that's a very good. Yeah, that's significantly better Defile target. Like eons better. I guess we'd rather just be power efficient. Let's go ahead and Defile here. Swing, swing. They're going to take it, and then we will do this for fire. Pretty good, pretty good. Won't lie, won't lie. Good use of torture there. You know what, guys? Let's get their guy back. Let's do that. Pump our team. Go here and here. If they play something we can't handle, we can silence it. It's a decent silence target. So we're not going to be attacking anytime soon, but secret pages. Yeah, D-Dub's doing some work. We're flooding out a little bit. That's unfortunate. We'll hold that. All right. That's a little scary. Show me a Magma Sentinel off the top. We can kill that. Oh boy. Oh boy. This doesn't even do anything for us right now. That's unfortunate. I guess we'll fire this off end of turn. Would like to use a removal spell, but we really don't have anything to do here. Would it at the very least like to buff something? Pretty bad attacks here. It's a solid deck from them, but I'm gonna do it. Might get, you know, something viable here. Madness, Death Cap. Do we have any reason? We don't have sack in our deck. I mean, we do have 2, but they have plenty of fodder. I think we're just gonna death cap. There's spiteful strike as well, but all right, we can at least start the milling process. Oof, oof. Those were two really clutch mills. I don't know what they're hoping to accomplish here. We should have just taken it, honestly. We should have just taken it. Yeah, because now we have no good blocks. Wow. Yeah, and they're back on it. Look at that. And just like that, they're back in this game. It's really impressive. Now we have to be on blocking duty. We're in a very tough spot, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're on the mill plan now, honestly. Yeah, now both their guys have flying. Guy's very scary. Orc Reclaimer is not going to do anything for us right now. Maybe I should have been a little more conservative. We attack here. Yeah, we still don't have any good attacks either. Might just lose to that. Yeah, and man, I was really hoping to get something really good off that pot conjuring. There's a really good chance we're just gonna lose to those guys though. Really want to see our magma javelin here. Oh yeah, so our alt wing con is out. We do here, this can kill, they just need the double block. Get him for 5. I mean, we're just not beating this. We're dead in 2 turns, 3 turns. Probably not. This has 2 more attacks. They mill us for 12. So yeah, that would just, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead in 2 attacks. I don't think we have a way out. We can bounce one of them maybe. I wonder where I messed up. Let's see. It's probably premature on our archive curator. We hit here, we attack, they just triple block. Yeah, so that's not even good for us. We'll just send it back. It's pretty good. D-Dub throwing up a clinic, man. So their defile is way better than our defile, it looks like. Alright. Okay, that bought us a turn. That bought us a turn, guys. We're not dead yet. That's going to be a good beater with our Blackguard sidearm. But yeah, now they're 1 power away. That was our corpse boom. That's unfortunate. And that guy has Aegis now. Distillation. Yes. Drawing all the cards. Got 8 cards left. 8 cards left. Unblockable, deadly. Alright. Here. Here. Swing, swing. They have the chump block. What are we looking for? I don't think there's anything left in our deck to help us. We didn't have removal. There's our flame bathe formation, so we can't even use the unblockable. That would have been a good combo. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I had double damage too. Yeah, it didn't matter. Didn't matter. That was well played, D-Dub. If you end up watching this, well done indeed. All right, going up against our friend Titus and Blossom. This is fine. This is fine. It's not great, but we'll keep it. Fair warning, Titus and Blossom emotes a lot, but it is just him having conversation. He's not trying to BM anybody, bad manners anyone, for anyone that's watching the video. So just heads up. Going down to 6. All right, that's a good step for us. Titus and Blossom smashed us last time we played him. It's one of the people that I feel like our MMRs are very similar. Because they, yeah, like I feel like we battle each other a lot, actually. Let's go fire. Yeah, okay. Steely Stranger, it's fine. Let's go here and Shadow. Send it back. They'll attack. It's a free attack. I want to see why not. Let's see what their follow-up play is. We're going 100% Spelunker there. We'll take it. That way they can't like just swing in. Oof. All right, we can't swing in either. Fair. Yet. We could later. Let's go here. Get Spelunker online. Then next turn we will give it Quick Draw and play our Humbug Nest. There's also a world where we do have to worry about this card. I'm not particularly crazy about it, but Ice and Blossom, I would not put it past them to run a Draw Strength or 2. So maybe we do silence that. We'll take the 2. So they're counting on the +2/+2. Fair. We'll take it. Yep, there's the pause. So that sadly means we cannot attack just yet. We'll just quick draw and send it back. Which is unfortunate because the Humbug Nest is going to make their draw strength better. That's what they have. We're not necessarily sure what they got going on. I'm going to force them to use it here. Yeah, it was draw strength, fair. At least we got it out of the way. They get a 3-for-1, so there is that. It's not great, but I think it was fine. The O1s, we can activate and swing. I think I like that. They're going to hit us for 5. It's going to be a tight race. Some mastery on this. 12. Okay. Yeah, they're going to get something pretty juicy. Not going to lie. We can bounce now. That actually seems kind of good. Let's throw back their power a little bit. That was actually probably a mistake. We should have bounced their giant. So that was my fault. I think the correct player there would have probably been the curator. Because now they're going to get the giant. We can't attack. Yeah, that was my bad. I misplayed that. I'll take the hit. Because bouncing their giant there would have been huge. So yeah, that was on me. That was on me. I will take the hit there. We didn't need to do that. Like we 100% didn't. Silence here. I don't think we need to. We can reclaim her as a chump blocker. Get an additional damage. Yeah, that was my mistake. I'll take the hit on that. We should have held 1 turn because they were 100% going to run out the giant. 100%. If we get reformation though, we're in good shape. Berserk and charge. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I 100% misplayed that. Holy cow. Holy cow. That was perfect high roll. Holy shnikes. Oh man. We're so dead. We're so dead. Jump, jump, take, go to 1. We're so dead. They should have left it back to not go to 1. Wow, that was get rid of a blocker and like swinging for 8-16. That was really darn good. Holy cow. All right. Well, we did it. That was my mistake. I paid the price there. Made a misplay. And of course, we paid it. The correct play would have been the probably Science the 4. So could have potentially gone the distance with this one. But a 5-3 respectable. Hope you guys learned something. Of course, if you made it this far, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button down below so you get notified whenever new videos like this go live. I really do appreciate that very much. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Of course, you can catch me live streaming every Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday at twitch.tv/Jedi_EJ. But that's gonna do it. So until next time, as always, guys, happy gaming.